Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma inside a chest. I'm partially inside of a chest. Why is the chest open? It's because there is a bug. No sound. There is a bug. My camera account is keeping this area loaded, looking into that because I do not want this farm to break. I need shulker shells for a project, and for another project I need loads and loads of materials. So today's episode? It's a live stream. It's a live stream, you idiot. We're doing a resource gathering. Hero Blender, Maddie Chewy Pepper, Creepiest Crow, Dean Knox Nest, Felinity, Plants, Icy Queen, Not an Ad, Merca the Berserker, Ellie Plays PlayStation, Katen1023. Oh, I've managed to catch up with chat and now more people are chatting. I'm not reading any more names, that's it. All stream, that's all you get. No, I'll read more names. Oh my god, I just called you lames. Jeez. I wish I could be more articulate. Oh man. Oh wow, that was cool. That popped into existence. I've had a day of editing and just listening to myself talk and I'm like, why can't you ever say words properly? Whatever, the standards are here are low. Maddie Goody says, hi X and Pals, rainy day in the US capital. It's raining over there, it's raining over here. It must be raining everywhere. That's how that works, isn't it? Dude, has Ren done more here? Ren's done more. Oh, my custom biome is kind of an underground biome now. Oh well. I think I might have like misread what was going on there with Ren. I thought we were gonna like team up and biomificate this, but then nothing much ever came of it really. So yeah, I might have just like misunderstood to some extent. I think he'll probably want more packed mud. I can hook him up. Should we just? Have I got enough to put like a random box there? That would be pretty funny. He just comes over and it's like, oh look, there's just a shulker box of packed mud. That's convenient, isn't it? Oh, we can definitely help out Ren. Okay, well we got wheat for that at least. Let's go over the loglands. As Wells commonly says, words are hard. They're hard and we have to use them all the time. Is it here that we go for? I've forgotten everything about loglands. Hey, yeah, we could hook Ren up. Or we could hook Ren up with a random box that he just finds. That'll be fun. We should put a sign on it like, it's Hermitcraft. That's like the best statement to make. By the way, for those of you tuning in who may have noticed that I have not been on the server as much lately, I got sucked into the world of Factorio. I've really been enjoying playing that game, and now my like can't blink enjoyment is starting to fade a little bit. I'm still enjoying it, still going to be playing it, but it's kind of like rejuvenated my spirit for Hermitcraft a little bit. I am like not going to be on here 24/7 all of a sudden, but sometimes you need a break. I didn't even realize I needed a break, but maybe that explains why I just started playing a different game. Zwente, thank you for your 5 months of support. Greatly appreciated. Hope you are enjoying the live stream. That's why Tango avoids it. He fears he'll be sucked in. Yeah, Tango will. Oh man, I would love to play Factorio with Tango. That'll be awesome. He would get sucked in. He would get sucked into Satisfactory as well. And I am usually quite avoidant. I'll tell you what, I was gonna make a great reason for Tango to come and play some Factorio, but then I realized, oh no, this is like the reason I'm playing is because I've all of a sudden got more time on my hands, right? Like, I can actually manage all the other stuff because I can't lift weights and I can't play guitar. So I put that time into something else all of a sudden. Makes total sense, right? That's how I've been able to play it. Because normally I'm like fearful of getting sucked into things like that. I feel like my energy has to go to these like specific things that I'm dedicated to. And if I'm not doing that, it's a problem. But then when you got extra time on your hands, it's like, oh, go on then. Go on then. Bal Megan says, welcome back to the server. Thank you. By the way, I got a hot cup of tea here. Where are those tea emotes in chat? I never see enough of them. Tango would disappear. I don't know. Is Tango a man of discipline? I haven't been a man of discipline recently. I woke up the other day with like a list of stuff I needed to do, and then I just immediately started playing Factorio, and then like 3 hours went by, and I'm like, I haven't blinked. I need to go get a drink. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, the beginning of that game massively like engrosses you. I'm at a point now where I can like quite comfortably put it down, probably because all the research is done, and I can take my time to think about the next projects. Like there's nothing too immediate that needs doing. What happened that I can't flinty? I'm injured. I got issues with the muscles in my arms. It's frustrating because I've been improving them a lot, where I put down the guitar and weights, and then the last couple of days I keep waking up with just strange pains in them, and I think I need to be going to the physio more than once a month. One cannot make a decked out without discipline. That is 100% true. 100% true. I mean, maybe the thing is like addictive. Like, I have a very addictive personality, but I think that means different things when people say it. I'm the sort of person that like everything inspires me that I'm interested in to do something like that, and I could just get so sucked into whatever it is. If it kind of like gives me an altered state, and what I mean by altered state is like, if you play guitar, you get into a flow state. You know, it's like the rest of the world disappears and it's just you and the music. If you lift weights, like your body gets pumped full of endorphins and it just makes you feel great and you want to stay in that place. It's like running does that as well. Like it's all that changing states is kind of how I look at it. Computer games can do that. Playing Factorio, it's like you're just sucked in. It's just all about this little problem right in front of you, and you can keep plugging away at it forever. Same in Minecraft. It's like, oh, there's this thing in your head that you can go and put into the world, and then you just want to get absolutely engrossed and like stay in that lane and keep doing that thing. That's how my mind works. I need some rockets. I think I was going to grab a sign, then I started waffling. Finity, that's the new one. Hope you're okay, though. Did I say Finity when I read your name? Sorry. You get easily hyperfixated on things for some times as May. Something like that. It involves like a change in feeling. It's like your baseline, your normal way of feeling goes away, and it tends to revolve around inspiration, stuff that inspires me. So it's like I find something that changes, you know, your mood, your state of mind, and then you just get like consumed by it. I'm gonna put this thing. I kind of want him to like really discover it and realize it's for him. Let's actually put a little bunch of these blocks here first. Like I want Ren to just be like, oh, what's that? And then come and find it. See, that makes it way more obvious, doesn't it? It goes in the middle because neatness and stuff. Because Hermitcraft. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. What am I going to build? Nothing. Nothing. Not building anything today. I haven't had my build inspiration for Hermitcraft for a while, but I have a couple of crazy, interesting mega projects to do. So I'm going to be grinding out those, I guess. Getting into a flow state is great until 4 hours have gone by, says Adler. Yeah, well, unless it was okay for those 4 hours to go by. When I was playing guitar, man, just sometimes it's like I'm really into it, really hyped, just loving it, and then it's like, oh, 2 hours have gone by, I have to stop now. Oh, one more song. Right, first thing I need is apparently 3 1/3 shulker boxes of this stuff. Let's go and make just a couple of these, and then one for storage. I'll take some shells and chests with me, and the rest can get stored over here for later. Yeah, there are new channel redeem things. I have no idea how it works, etc, etc, but you know, I've enabled them at the request of all y'all. The amount of times I got sucked into a game or drawing, and the next thing I know it's 6 PM and I started at like 10 AM, says Heart Gamer. Yeah. But like, a question for you is, do you prefer being sucked into drawing or playing a game? Because depends what game, right? For me, it's the game one that worries me, because a lot of games, if they don't have like creativity, that's concerning, and if they don't have problem solving, that's concerning for me. Like, I couldn't play. I let myself play a little bit of Doom every now and then for fun, but I couldn't just play like a regular shooter game. Like, I immediately start to feel like, oh no, this is not how I should be spending my time. But if it's something creative, like games can be creative, right? So I always prefer it when I'm engrossed in something creative, because then it feels like rewarding on this different level, and it feels okay to use my time that way. But if I'm just playing, I don't know, like a cookie clicker game, like when those cookie clicker games first turned up, and I was like, oh, you're playing it, and it's like, oh look, I'm making the number go up faster. Oh wow. Oh look, I've added another 0 to the number. Oh, and then you're like, wait a minute, this is a hack. And like, those games are engrossing, maybe when you first discover it, and then I'm like, I hate this. Like, this is literally not doing anything. Art Gamer says, honestly, drawing, because that means I'm on a groove and I'm able to get my creativity really going, and my art is coming out how I want it to. That's awesome. Yeah, creativity's the one that's rewarding for me. That's when it feels okay to be in that sort of time vacuum. The dopamine hack game sucks when you want to do something creative. Yeah, I mean, like, people talk about doing dopamine detoxing, right? I think getting yourself away from that cheap stimulus and doing the hard work for the rewarding stimulus is way better. But it's a hard thing to achieve sometimes. Shatton Rose, thank you so much for 6 months. Excuse me, holding back a mouth burp there. Oh, another one. Apologies. Yeah, thank you for 6 months. Audios87, thank you for 25. Greatly appreciated. Thanks as always for the support, peeps. I love it when I get into animation and get stuff done until I gain consciousness again. But when you're doing that, when you're in that space, it's great, right? Like, I think that is valuable time to be stuck in the creativity. T-Minus has been sucked into drawing and doing a lot more reading. Awesome. Those are some great activities right there. Oh, I must have ransacked this recently. So in order to get more of this blackstone, I will probably end up mining it. Ugh. There is one more. I know it. Give me that one more. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Yeah, I might save that to a little bit later though, just because by the time I get around to using these resources, I might end up being able to AFK over here and get the rest. But I do need, like, literally probably another shulker box's worth, so that's kind of crazy. Someone offered me a banana trade on Steam the other day from that clicker game. Yeah, the banana thing is interesting. I believe someone sort of discovered a bit of a hack. Oh gosh, the story's kind of vague to me now, but like, they garnered attention to the game or something by doing a high value trade, and it made other people go, oh, what's going on here? And then thinking there's value in this banana trading stuff, and it sort of like roped other people into it, and sent that game, you know, up the like it got more people just playing it by leaving the game running, right? And then that pulled more and more people in, and there was like a bit of a feedback loop. I don't know, maybe some of y'all will be able to better express what's going on there, because it was a while ago I watched a video about it. And you know me, I moan about my memory, I just keep forgetting stuff. That's why I've got off TikTok. I realised I always felt awful after spending so much time just scrolling, says a Rosie Green. Good for you for identifying that and doing something about it. That's a good thing to do. Let me go check my resource list. Oh, I say. Oh wait, you know, it's still on the screen. That's good. Like, I also need to get like quite a lot of cobwebs, and as you know, my cobweb farm got made kaput. Hello, we got this down here as well. So that means another trip back over to Loglands. I'm not trying to be Mr. Efficient today. I'm just gonna chill, do whatever, go wherever. Let's go get some cobwebs. I should have a bunch stashed over there, basically. Been drawing a lot of toucans recently, but they have just been regular ones. Any suggestion for a funny one? I don't know what a toucan is. It sounds familiar. So yeah, spent an whole episode building this farm. There's no storage over here. Therefore, I don't know where the stash of cobwebs I made is. That's really annoying that they died. Really annoying. I guess that's going to be on the list. There might actually be some other resources here we can gather while we're here. So I have... Okay, we got to get some stems from over here. Toucans of birds. Oh, cool, yeah. Music is missing from the bottom again. Let's go and crack that. Today, my friends, we are listening to the wonderful Rune Realms. Highly do recommend their music if you're enjoying what you're hearing. So I need 2 stacks of that. I need 1 warped wood, apparently. Right, and then just 5 of these. So just take... Oh, it's interesting that that has backed up. Do we have a problem here, or do we just have no more stuff coming in? It's been so long, honestly, I can't remember how half this stuff works. There's actually a chest back here. Yes, I need some of this stuff too. So, oh no, actually, what I need is the nylium. Okay. Yeah, so no, that's not helpful. Alright, just scanning my eyes over this list. Basically, I think we're going to go get terracotta next from a biome and then spend ages dyeing it. That seems to be the next part. I hope Xisuma enjoyed his HC break, says Mystical Maid. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I just had a lot of fun playing Factorio. At the moment, I will probably stream that world and do a tour at some point. I finished doing all of my research. Now I've got to launch the rocket and start looking into science research and the other endgame stuff. And I want to build a nuclear reactor. And it's all about like scaling at the moment. So I've got to scale power. Then I'm going to start scaling production. And like I want to try and play the game on a level I hadn't experienced before. And that can be really time consuming if you don't plan, so got to plan it somewhat. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go get terracotta, of which I might already have some, but yeah, I think I'll leave that there for another day. We'll go mine some of our own. I don't think I really need to bring anything with me. Eversteru, thank you so much for 38 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for subscribing once again. Name hype. Why don't I see it in chat? I don't see your message in chat. Count G says, have you got Satisfactory 1.0? I hope so. I hope I've got it, because otherwise I don't know how I've been playing it. Been playing it every day with the Hermit's going to play this evening. Joe's joining us now, which is awesome. think Joe was on the server, I thought. I thought I saw him online earlier. Last time you were here, you were in elementary school, and now you're in high school. Dang! Making me feel old, Kyle! I mean, that's what time does. The years go by. I ain't complaining. I think there's a bed I left on the beacon, actually. What am I making? Nothing. Just doing resource gathering today. Yo, it's a Dillo! Hanging out. I guess I need a bacon. A beacon. I need a bacon beacon. I'm pretty sure there's a joke video on my second channel, actually, of exactly that. Just a beacon beam with, like, bacon instead of the beam texture. That rings a bell. You got addicted to Satisfactory and now you're playing it 10 hours per day. Yeah, I haven't gotten addicted to it because, as I discussed earlier... Well, sort of. I didn't really touch on it. But, like, I'm not playing that game for the progression. I'm playing it for the creative side. So, like, Wells and Hypno are taking care of all the infrastructure, and I'm just building stuff around them. And that's, like, a really fun experience. But, like, it's not addictive. It's just very enjoyable. I can, like, pick it up and put it down whenever I like. Which is awesome. The pack is still on vanilla tweaks, says Spooky Dokie. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Spooky. You get yourself some of that bacon beacon right now. Bring home the bacon achievement. Ah, yeah, yeah. Xisuma got me into Shapes 2 and now I've logged 20 hours in the past 3 days. I regret nothing, says Cactus Puppy. I really like that game and would have loved to have kept playing, but I got really frustrated with the way the logic for detecting the different layers changes every time you unlock a new layer. So I kept having to, like, rebuild stuff. And then, for some reason, my logic gates for combining stuff just stopped working. And now I think about it, I think the reason was because that logic changed again, and it's, like, really tricky to go and rebuild the circuits and, like, verify that you're checking the correct part of the shape. It's really, really annoying. Yeah. Now, we can re-dye this stuff on here, can't we? We have universal dyeing. I'm pretty sure we can take coloured terracotta and turn it into a different one if it's not the right colour. It's very McDonald's around here at the moment, isn't it? This red and yellow. Oh, that's curious. For a second, it might be like a water stream for some hermit's contraption or something. Kenzie Charms, thank you so much for the Prime. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription on me. Appreciate it. Have I tried Infinifactory? Oh, yes, I have. Played that game many times over the years. That is probably one of my absolute favourites. Absolute favourites. Bacon, ketchup, and mustard. I'm hungry now. I just ate, so I'm good. I had me a halloumi wrap. Some, I think they said gyozas or whatever. Beef gyozas. An apple. A yogurt. Some dark chocolate. Very nice. Very nice meal. Yeah. Right. So let's start looking at these. We got black terracotta, we got grey, and then we got blue. I kind of need 10 stacks. Okay, there's the number. 13. Let's call that 15. 16, 17. About 18 stacks, which that is pretty close to being, I think. Erin Dyer, thank you so much for 7 months. I am having a great day, thanks for asking. And Pyroburnium, 74 months, looking forward to LPMT4. Is that going to be the name of the server? I am out of the loop, actually, on what the latest of all of that is. So feel free to enlighten me. But thank you again. Thank you again for resubscribing, my dude. Name has not been confirmed yet, so Spooky. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, yeah. I'm interested to see what y'all do with the new season, that's for sure. My thing of late that I would like to do in Minecraft is, having played Satisfactory, I just want to play Minecraft with a mod that lets you build like that. God, that would be so cool. Just be so much more. You could just do more quicker. Which for me is like the ultimate thing after playing this game for so long. It's just... To be frank, the grind is... I'm over it. It's not quite like it used to be. I remember a time when you used to plan how you were going to move items around because you didn't have shulker boxes. That was definitely a different time. Let's go find a crafting bench or something. Is Create like that or no? Create is not. Create is still that got that slow-paced Minecraft grind in it. It's the building tools for me that do it in Satisfactory, and Create doesn't have that. Just make placing and removing of blocks simpler, faster, more powerful, more options. You just get to what's in your mind's eye quicker. Assume if you ever want to laugh until you can't breathe, just watch Solidarity's Phasmophobia with Joel, Lizzie, and Grian. Wake up and watch that. I'll take this. I don't know who left it here, I'm just taking it. I'm like, it's in a chest, I'm taking it. Let's see. Oh wait, I want that back. I want it back, yo. Hi X, how was Hermitcraft Season 4? Pretty good. Very memorable season. Maybe one of the best. I don't know. I say that about every season, right? For some reason, all the shopping district stuff just popped into my head. We really leveled up that aspect of the game that season, I think. I don't think we did one. Season 2, we did a shopping district, but it wasn't like Minecraft economy. It was more like we were role-playing shops. Like I built a salad bar. So, Corrales built Kentucky Fried Chicken or something. Or Corrales Fried Chicken, I think it was. And then it was only like later on did we realize, you know, we need there's an economy to be had there. We can trade for diamonds. Which is kind of weird. It's in the top 10 for sure, says Waris Detour. Yeah, Season 4 is definitely in the top 10 Hermitcraft seasons, isn't it? It's in my top 10. What about yours? Oh, I'm a mind reader. X, how did you know it was in my top 10? Oh, I'm really clever like that. God. So smart, so smart. You got gifted a sub while you wasn't watching, so I didn't get to say thanks. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're still here, but awesome. Yeah, also you have a sailboat next to your name, and I don't know what that means. Did Twitch just add some new kind of thing to do with sailing? Enlighten me. Where did that white bed come from? Did I pick it up? I think I just picked it up from where we just were. Right, now I'm pretty sure none of these colours are the ones we're actually after. So the first one will be blue terracotta. Let's go see if we've got some flowers that are blue in nature. See, last season I set up a blue dye farm. Never used it. Where else do we get blue dye from? Is it just lapis? So I need 10 stacks of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think a little extra on top. Like one extra. Let's just put that there. And then let's go herbity derbity. I guess that works. So we've got 8 stacks. We need 2 more. And then a little bit. That's kind of exactly what I was trying to do, wasn't it? Let's get the brown down there. All right, so that's the first of the terracotta off the list. Thank goodness. Tango has loads of lapis eventually. I don't know how a C got in there, Taco. You've been watching since season 2. Maryland and DMAC introduced you, says Jerbski. Awesome, awesome. TwitchCon San Diego is how you got the sailboat. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. It's nice that they do that. Just cool to say thanks a lot to Sir Thanks a Lot, who gifted me a sub nearly 1 month ago. Says Little Spag Bow. That's awesome. You've also got an interesting little icon next year. 2 heart, 2 free even. We got Poster Nerd here for 31 months. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Man, that tea is like cold, but still tasty for some reason. There's a tasty cup of tea. All right. Magenta. Magenta terracotta is a different color to the one I need. Okay, so that makes sense. Magenta terracotta is one of the ones that I need. Just need half a stack. We'll get a tiny bit more than that. Into the box it goes. Another one down. Purple terracotta. That will do that. So we just did magenta. I do need some blocks of iron while I'm over here, or I'll grab that. Always like to get a little bit more than you actually need. Then I need glow lichen. Right, black terracotta next. Black, the color of my soul. What? Okay, let's go over here. That will do. Next on the list, gonna need stone. Since I'm standing next to this stuff, why don't I grab it? That's what I'm thinking. Why don't I grab it? Flinty says, I think my badge is the best. It's just a derp face, that's all I see. Just a derpy Doomguy helmet. By the way, we've got a new emote in the chat. Do you know what it is? Can you figure it out? Feel free to throw it in there. Clay needs 70 blocks of clay. I only got 44. Dang, I would have thought we had... Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's like 76. That'll do. Right. Then we've got the woods. We need some mud. Grey wool. Can we get 2 stacks of mud nice and easy? I should think so. I knew I had some mud somewhere here. There they are in the chat. The riot emote. Tiny Racers. When it comes to fan art, people tend to draw the hermits as some sort of animal. What type of creature would you like to be drawn as, or would you be human? I don't mind. I don't, like, if people want to draw me as an animal, go ahead. I don't particularly think of like how I would want to be seen as an animal. Nothing really comes to mind. Light blue terracotta is next. The thing I say about like fan art is, you know, it's your fan art. Like it leaves my realm, it goes into yours. That's what creativity is. Something here, someone else sees it, they get creative, they turn it into something new. So, you know, you can do what you want with it. But for me, like, it doesn't come to mind to draw myself as an animal or anything like that. So we need... Okay, yeah, need more than that. Right, I need two and over a half stack. That should do the job. Right, that brings us up to grey terracotta. Starting to need more and more of these, have you noticed? That is grey, not light grey, so let's grab some from up here. Bee Sumer is stuck in my head, says Lucky Tiger Kitten. If a bee counts as an animal, then draw me as a bee. Or a turtle. Turtle, of course, says 8 Provo. I knew someone. As soon as I said it, someone will be like, don't forget season 6. Oh, I need to stand up. I need to stand up. Been sitting for too long. Starting to feel rotten. And we've even got a turtle emote. I love that one. It's really cool. I mean, they're all cool, aren't they? Do you like the day or the night more? I prefer myself liking the night because it's much darker and there's less people outside during the night. I used to love the night time when I was younger. Used to love the cold and the rain and the winter, but with time I've become more of a morning person. I like getting walks in the sun. I like warmer weather now. X, have you listened to the new Linkin Park song? The title is Heavy is the Crown. I heard the Machine one and Spotify just kept putting it on at random and I kept skipping it. And I think it eventually got the message and it stopped pushing the song on me. I didn't like it much. You liked the axolotl, assuming it was cute. It was very cute. It was a very cute one. Right, I now need 3 stacks and 12. That's definitely more than enough. I guess we're going to need another shulker box. I will be the shulker box king by the end of this season. I'm going to craft so many, just you wait and see. I don't know how much money I'll have, but I'll never buy Spotify Premium, says Felinity. It's not, honestly, it's pretty good value. Like, the amount of money I saved when I decided to switch from buying records to streaming. Ironically, it was around the time that inflation started rising. So I was looking at my budget and it was just being cancelled out. It was just like, oh, I'm saving this amount of money on music now, but all of a sudden food's getting more expensive, so great. Also, by the way, I can't remember, I think I might have been talking about it in a Satisfactory stream. I don't know if it was my own or someone else's, but I was talking about food prices and I reckon it's about £20 a day. Well, I went and looked at my records from 2016 till today, and it is literally the average of every single transaction, when I calculated it, exactly £15 a day. Now, in the past, food was cheaper, now it's more expensive, so my guesstimate that it would be around £20 a day is probably about right. I thought it was quite... I mean, sometimes, like, you know, your intuition, your ability to spot those kind of details is pretty sharp, right? But then sometimes you could think it is and be way off. But it turns out on this occasion that I was probably pretty much on the nose with it. Right, that is all of the terracotta that we need to collect as of now. Let's go ahead and chuck the rest away. You feel like you don't use Spotify enough to buy Spotify Premium. Right, that's fair enough. I use it a lot, so makes sense for me to get it. You gave up on Spotify, basically use YouTube automatic mix, to be honest, since I mostly listen to music when I'm at my computer, says Dev. Yeah, fair enough. Apparently, I've heard people say on quite a few occasions that the YouTube algorithm is better for, like, recommending you music, which I thought was interesting. Let's... Where are we going? Oh my god. Let me look at the materials I need to gather. Yeah, I remember where I was going to go. X, I started on a new build project on my server and found one of your Season 8 videos about converting STL files into Minecraft plans. That has been super helpful. I wanted to thank you for the tips. Hey, no problem, man. My next video's got a fair bit of that kind of stuff in it. Although I don't quite remember what STL files were, but I mean, I've done so many projects over time. Yeah, I've probably encountered lots of file types. Now, when we did this, we made way too much of this stuff. Turns out, I need a bunch now, so yay. I think I need about that. 2 boxes plus that should get me through. And that one's gonna stay here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I need to pick a spot for my art gallery soon. That's coming up. Xisuma, this is your season of Hermitcraft, says Bean Boy. Bean Boy, stop spreading lies and misinformation. This is XB Crafted season. We named it after him. I mean, he's the only guy, you know, whose name begins with X. So, that's who it's named after. God, spreading lies and misinformation, are you? Jeez. Terrible. Terrible. It's not... It is too much at the point when it's not... It's needed again. What are you talking about, Nerdy Hippie? No idea. You really love the sound of heavy rain, and luckily for me, today has been one of the rainiest days this year. The sound of rain has calmed me down so much today. That's awesome. Hey, remember, like, if it calms you down and you need calming down, you might get along with a little... You can find them on YouTube, like an audio video. Audio video? You know, like the sound of rain. There's loads of YouTube videos with them on. I like to put them on once in a blue moon. So I need a bunch of magenta words are so difficult. Magenta concrete, I need wool. I think we'll go take care of walls next. We'll just go back into the nether and rummage. Hey there, your stream seemed pretty cool, that's why I followed you. I would like to make you my entertainer and be a fan and even subscribe if you don't mind. Oh, and then it got deleted. It read a little bit like there was some sort of scheme coming, you know. Got deleted, whatever it said. Season 11 Xisuma. Oh dear. Forgil spending 12 euros on food per day in total. But then I never have to take out household or shower related items, so it might be even less. Got ya, got ya. Another interesting part of the equation would be to equate it to calories, because when I was thinking about how much I spend on food, I also realised that I eat a lot, and some people don't eat as much, so there's that as a factor as well. So it's I wonder if you could calculate per calorie or something, like average. Let me do that right now, because I know roughly what this will be for me. Wait, now that number feels really unhelpful. Let's try it again. Which way around do I want to do this? Right, if I'm doing my maths correctly... No, what the heck? I can't do numbers. Oh, actually, I think I know how to do it now. Oh wait, it's really easy for me. I'm such a wally. Okay, so per 1,000 calories, mine is going to be £5 a day for 1,000 calories. Something like that. Bert says, I've had about 850 calories today. I hope you eat some more, because that... I mean, unless you're literally not moving for the whole day, that sounds like not enough. I'm glad there's some pink left over, because I need... 6 stacks plus 50. Oh, I think we've already covered that. 6, we'll take 7. Right, what's the next wool colour? Next one is purple. I need 3 and 9. 3 and 9! 3 and 9! It sounds like I'm either reading out some sort of sports thing. Oh, I've been watching American football, that's it. First and down, and all this. That's what they say. That's what they say in the old egg-shaped handball. 3 and 4 yards! Let's see. 2 stacks. Yeah, no, that's plenty. That's plenty. Okay, right. Then grey wool. Also want 2 stacks of grey wool. Heart Gamer says, my calories are in the 1,500, but I'm slowly going down to help with my weight. I'm still bad on going over, though. Don't beat yourself up too much. Remember, like, what you want to achieve is not... You're not like dieting to then go back to how you used to eat. I think some people see it like that. Oh, I'll put on this weight. I'll go on a diet. Then I can go back to eating McDonald's. You know, like... It's a lifestyle change. So, if you're on the right path... You know, like, being over that every now and then, not going to be the end of the world. What you don't want to do is, like, tell yourself, oh, I'm done with this now, and like, go back to old habits and stuff. Want to build that new way of eating and your new relationship to food. Fourgirl says, calorie counting has never worked for me. I would suspect that you have probably not done it right then, because it's... You know, it's math. Like, if you're counting the calories and you're not losing weight, it probably means you need to eat less. What is your favourite muscle group to hit in the gym? Quads. Definitely quads. I have a spreadsheet to track weight and body fat, and my plan is to get to target weight and then increase calories and track for about 6 months to establish a good balance. That's a good way to do it, Bert. We got blue. We're light on... Actually, no. I just happen to have just enough grey. Now we go down to light grey. We just need over 1 stack there. Gone from 106 to 88 kilograms in 18 months. Nicely done, my dude. Nicely done. That's great. Good for you. That might be it. Oh, I need 8 light blue wool. It looks almost cyan on this website. Yeah, there we go. Alright. The only one I was light on was, like, grey. So if I pinch a little bit of grey from storage, we should be good. Yeah, okay. Soundwave Hope, thank you for 50 months. Greatly appreciated. Hope you are entertained today. Well, it's not the fact that it doesn't work, it's the fact that it's too much for my brain to think about daily, says Jerbsky. That's fair enough, that's fair enough. For me, it's like a game. It felt like a game at first. Now it's more like a tool, I guess. Like, it's just this thing that helps me make sense. And I'm probably, like, way more strict about it than I need to be, but, like, to the point where it's not even a bother. I just kind of, like, roughly know how to get exactly what I need each day. But there's you know, when people struggle with calorie counting, I think the problem is not getting the math of it correct. Like, I listened to a lot of podcasts, right, about this kind of stuff, and there was one of them I was listening to back in the day where they're saying, oh, you know, we've got these studies that calorie counting don't work and all of this, and I always like to have my, I'm open to having my mind changed, my opinion changed, but I realised that, like, when they were saying it didn't work, right, that statement can be misleading. It wasn't that calorie counting doesn't work, it's that for the average person, their relationship with the calorie counting didn't work. So they make these big statements up front, and then when they start talking about the details a bit more, you realise, well, the study that they're referring to shows that the average person doesn't do calorie counting right. You know, the study isn't about someone having their calorie count properly controlled for. It's about, hey, look, we took a bunch of people and we said do calorie counting, and then these other people we said don't do calorie counting, and look, they didn't do any better, and it's because they weren't doing it in a particular way, which would be, you know, first of all, having a good calculation of your, like, daily needs, and then actually doing the same calculation with your food and, like, adhering to whatever the amount you were supposed to eat was. All right. It's like when they say running is bad for you, and it's like, no, running bad is bad for you. If you do it correctly, it's fine, says Kamizas. Yeah, did you know that typing in Twitch chat is really bad for you if you never stop doing it? And you just continuously stay in a Twitch chat and you neglect eating or sleeping or blinking or drinking water. You just continue. Did you know it's really bad for you? You should all leave my Twitch chat because it might kill you. Yes, you'll get addicted, says 4Kill. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. But yeah, like if calorie counting doesn't work for you, that's fine. But just know it probably means that the calculations haven't been done right, because we all know if you eat hardly anything every day, what happens to you, right? We've got, unfortunately, cruel and terrible evidence of what happens to that, to large populations of people. Sadly, we know what happens when you restrict food. So it's like not a black and white thing, it's a scale. So if you can calculate restricting the right amount, which is, 10% less than you need a day, and then it lets you slowly lose that weight over time. God, this type of topic always distracts me deeply. Right, so we need to make tons of magenta concrete. I also need to get 6 stacks of dough. Right, let's go through a few more of these materials before we start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's that one done. Didn't I say a little bit more grey wool? We did the mud. Yeah, look, there's a little bit here. That'll do, that'll do. That's more than enough. Boo, 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 boo. Love that bit of the song. Right, I need a stack of glow lichen. Yeah, that running bad example, that's a really good way of putting it. I feel like the glow liken's over here, that's why. I feel like it's one of those ones that just pops out at me, but not today. So we did stone. Let's go down to the bottom. Yeah, got that, and that. So like I need a tiny bit of ice. Realistically, I could just use... Oh, I need an alternative to ice. What is an alternative to ice? Where is ice? I can use packed ice. What would you know? Packed ice it is. Oh, I missed one of the walls somehow. Cyan. Luckily, we got more than enough here. Now I need the nylium. Got those planks. 30 deep slate blocks. That is this type. I'll take half a stack and we'll be good. Then iron. Right, well, pretty much down to the last ones now. Yeah, nylium might be a funny one to get. There's no nylium there, is there? Guess who gets to stay and watch for another 15 minutes? It's me, your local derp! Oh, good to have you. Good to have you, my dude. I hope the derp don't rub off on me, though. No offense. Yeah, if counting calories is bad, then of course it won't help. And balance is everything is important. Too much or too little of anything is bad. So knowing what amount your body needs is huge in unlocking health, says Kamiaz. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's been for me. Like when I was saying earlier, where it's like, it's sort of automatic now, and just something I stick to. It doesn't bother me. I just do it. But then when I can't do it as well, I roughly know what I need to eat. It's really helped me because I just don't have any issues with like energy levels or weight or anything anymore. It's just, it helped me figure it out. And I think for some people that might not be the solution though, because food isn't quite as organic for me now. Like I see numbers on it, but then again, I still know how to pick out what meals I like and what I fancy. I'm not seeing the thing that I'm looking for here. I don't know why I would. I don't know where I've stored this. Is there like a netherrack chest? Right, I think the nylium might be the pain in the butt one. Again, I should look up the alternative. I can use waxed oxidized copper instead. Oh my god. Where on earth am I going to get some of that waxed, oxidized copper from? I mean, jeez. Pick an easier block, would ya? Right, that's that one taken care of then. So then we've done everything on this list all the way up here. Double check in. So cobwebs was one that I haven't done. Now I need an insane amount of magenta concrete. Concrete. Hey X, just curious, does your tier 5 patron still get the poster? Yes, it does, Configing. It absolutely does. All the patron stuff still works. If you sign up for a higher tier than the one that gives you access to the server, I will get that notification at the beginning of a month. I will then go and send you an email, and then you can tell me where to send the poster to, and it will get sent to you. It's funny you bring that up today because I actually saw them earlier. I was rummaging through some files looking for something. I was chatting to someone about some ideas that I had for merchandise a while ago, but I decided not to do it. It was a couple of years ago, but I was going to make like metal t-shirts where taking like classic bands and album covers and sort of redoing them in Xisuma style. And then they sent me one idea, and I was just like, oh my god, this could totally go in an amazing direction. So in the back of my mind now, I'm kind of thinking about doing a little bit of merch. Like there is potentially a really sick, you know, one-off t-shirt we could do or something. A Xisuma branded pick for guitars. I don't think I would do that. Okay, concrete is next, but my brain is still... There was cobweb, and then I feel like my brain had something queued up then that I was about to do. Or maybe I just distracted myself. No, I think it's just concrete next, huh? Well then, we're good on sand. I need... Actually, not a crazy amount, 1.25. 1.25. 34 stacks, so still got lots of this. Even got some down here. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that mean we would need 17 of each of these? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. An X plushie would be slightly hard due to it being a Doom guy, I guess. I'm probably not going to do a plushie now. Some of you have probably heard the story many times. Before those plushies were a big thing, I was talking to a company about doing plushie. And it seemed like a really cool idea because it was unique and I hadn't seen like other YouTubers do it. And then I lost like communication with them. Like communication broke down or whatever. And then all of a sudden all the other hermits started doing them. So then I was like, it doesn't feel special anymore. Anyway, oh, is that like a... Have I picked up a whole one of these? Yeah, I did. Okay, so... Right, need to make a new shulker box for this. Yeah, I appreciate that you would like one. My thing with merch is I'm just not a merch person to begin with. So, like, I don't ever see merch and be like, oh, I like that, I want that, or whatever. So therefore, when it comes to doing some of my own, it's like, would I wear this? And the answer is usually no. Right? Like, I'm just not really into all that. And if I am, it's usually for stuff like music. Like, I love wearing my metal t-shirts and metal posters and stuff, but that's like doesn't translate. It doesn't feel the same. So I want something that really locks in with the vibe that we got over here, but I never really see much that does that. You're a stack short on the gravel? That's quite possible. Quite possible. I don't know how you pay that much attention. I'm assuming y'all are half watching whilst looking at TikTok and playing another game on the side. I don't know how you pick up this stuff. That's the world we live in today. Everyone's multitasking like crazy. Wearing your metal posters, interesting, says Just Great. I mean metal, did I actually say that? I probably did. I probably did. I mean like metal shirts. My shirts are metal, by the way. Some of you don't understand. Some of you do. To those of you that understand, I give you the horns. To those of you that don't, I wear metal t-shirts. So figure that one out, why don't you? Right, let's have a look. Yeah, 16. Yeah, so I did miss like one bit of gravel. What version are we playing in right now? 1.21? Hey now, I'm not goofing off, I'm half watching while at work. I'm just making jokes about the old split attention and multitasking. Not really, you said wearing my metal shirts and metal posters. Oh, okay, got ya. Alright, and metal posters, there it is, there it is. You gotta be careful with that stuff for me. There's gonna be a feedback loop here where I believe in myself less and less. Right, 27, 30, 34. Perfect. Perfect. Probably gonna lose a tiny bit while we make some, so let's go get one extra stack. Just because I don't want to be over there placing blocks and be like, I'm one short. What happened? By the way, I wonder if magenta. Oh, interesting. So magenta concrete powder is the same. Oh, it's the same as concrete and wool. Wait, that's... Oh, no. Okay, I deliberately selected this. But I've answered my own question, and y'all are probably very curious about that. So, like, why not use this? Because it's a gravity block. It's the same as magenta concrete. It's also the same as magenta wool. The difference is I don't have magenta wool, and I can't get it in this quantity, which is why I'm going for concrete instead. Right, same color, but the wool is just I don't have it, so we're going with concrete. Whereas some other colors with wool, why didn't I go for concrete? Because I got them with wool. I'm home alone most of the day, so I like having background noise to fill the void. To fill the void, the despairing darkness of silence. I keep checking myself on that lately. I noticed that just like whenever there's like a bit of silence or nothing going on, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, put on a podcast or like listen to a video, and it's like, but why? But why do you have to do that? Right, I'm not going to do all of this right now because this is a little AFK while I'm doing other stuff. So I'll get that done after the stream. That means I need to make another note because I've got 2 important things to do after the stream. Now I'm distracted by a message on my phone. Gosh darn it. This is what I hate about phones. You pick them up and they distract you. Okay, got it. I've made a note. I'll do that after the stream. Right, right, all of those materials are gathered now, I guess. Except cobwebs. How am I gonna get... Does someone have a cobweb shop? I could ask, but I'm the only one online. Apart from that weirdo xisumavoid, but I don't talk to him. I envy how organised your storage system is. Hey, you gotta put that effort in, that's all it is. All this is effort. Just take the time to organise. It's simple. That is going to be one heck of a project. Tango has a cobweb farm, yes. Is the server public? This is not a public server. Oh yeah, I still need loads of this. That's, do I do that now or do... I think I'm going to go do that now. We'll finish that. We'll finish that. Didn't I put a few things in here as well? I did. down an empty one. Right, those belong in there. So I need an insane amount of blackstone, right? 2 1/3. But I actually need 3 1/3. So I basically need to go get just over 1 whole of that. Okay. Would you like to be on the Imp and Skiz podcast again? Hey, if they'd have me, I'd be more than happy to go on there again. I love what they're doing with the podcast. I love the vibes they're putting out, the conversations they're having. I'm super stoked to see them doing so well with it, because I think they're you know, putting value out into the world. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and how can I say this without I don't even know what the without something is. Okay, let me put it like this. I feel like there's like a strong incentive in the podcasting world to be sort of divisive and inflammatory a lot of the time. Like, and I see like certain people that I've listened to and followed over the years get pulled in specific directions which don't feel like they're, I don't know, really exploring the better aspects of their own self. It feels like they're sort of getting pulled into a stream or a river, and maybe that river is like views and viewership and engagement and all the stuff that comes with podcasting success. Whereas I feel like Imp and Skiz are coming with some real grounded, good ideas, and they keep what they do like true to that. Because I've listened to other great podcasts in the past, but then they just seem to get like derailed into this, I don't know, world of like divisive opinions and stuff. Don't like decisive or inflammatory or whatever you said. Imp and Skiz have great vibes. They have great vibes indeed. Chaos Be Epic, 4 months. Hey X just popped on to see what you're up to while I work on my Vault Hunters Skyblock. Ooh. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, my dude. That sounds like fun. I'm trying to get prepped for the Nether, and I'm doing it unbelievably slowly, which is surprised 0% of chat. We just need our potions, our gold helmet, and our netherite chestplate. Sorry, time to take the hat off. It's serious business. The Vixen 38, 67 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I had an idea. Okay, gonna make a note. Gonna shoot off a message after the stream. Dev, in chat, it involves you. It involves you. I have a question to ask all of you. Mods, can you make this a poll if you don't mind? If you feel like running one. The poll is quite simply, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but in 1.21.2, you can make an elytra plate where you combine these two things together and both of them work. My question for chat is, if the Hermit said, we want that, would you be okay with seeing it on Hermitcraft? Now, that's not like I'm going to go back and ask. I'm not even going to bother asking. But, is this new? Wait, wasn't there like a... Oh, wait, the hole's over there. Hermit Homodel. Is that Joe's project? Is that what it's called? Right. Quite a few you are saying yes. Interesting. I don't think the Hermits would go for it. Like, we always try to agree as a group, as a whole, and there are some people who really hold out on the strictly vanilla stuff, and that's fine. Because we all want to, you know, get along and... Oh god, I've got to find a spot with a beacon, haven't I? And so, you know, we're not going to push anything that doesn't work for anyone. And I'm pretty sure a couple of people would not go for it. I also wouldn't be surprised if most of the group wouldn't go for it. I would, myself, I think, probably be okay with it if most of the group wanted to. But if... Very bad. Okay, I'm actually okay now. If it were more 50-50, I'd probably go on the side of not having it. Anyway, I just kind of thought like, oh, I wonder what y'all think about that. I need to find that there was like a blackstone area that I was plundering somewhere around here that was right next to a beacon. So if you look at that, where is like this is probably in. That's not. Wait, that is. I think we're just seeing little clumps of blackstone at the moment. That is like our one beacon to aim for. That looks like it might be a bigger build-up, yeah. So, where is this compared to where we are? I cannot figure it out. Is it that way? It's definitely over there. That was it. Somewhere through there. And we're down here. Right, I think I see where we need to go. Yes, I'm using cheaty cam. I've played this game for too long. Leave me alone. I'm old. I will use my cheaty cam. And I will like it. Oh, well, there's some right here, so we'll start with this. Like, you know, all good. Oh, this looks like there's going to be plenty right here, doesn't it? Until there's not. until it opens up. I hope my pick survives this. Whew, I think some night vision might have been good as well, actually. Right, let's make sure we collect these blocks. Nah, too modded, says Dev Frills. Well, no mods involved, so is it? Literally no mods involved. I like finding blackstone in tunnels other people have made to get netherite. I thought you were going to say, like, go... Wait, yeah, no. I read it correctly now. I understand what you're saying. You go through their netherite tunnels and then you find the blackstone. That is a great way of doing it, because, yeah, those tunnels find loads and loads of these patches. That is a good shout right there. That's a good shout. It's modifying the game, whether that's technical mod or not, says Dev Frills. Yeah, the description, I'm having a bit of fun. The description of like what a mod is and isn't is really broken down because of data packs and stuff. But for me, Minecraft is a game where you should play it the way you want to. And then if you play in a community with other people, you need to be able to agree with those other people. You need to respect that other people are playing the game with you. And come to some common ground on what you're going to change or not change, right? Okay. Wait, I thought it was just vanilla tweaks. I didn't know it was being added to vanilla, says Potato God. No, it's... This is again like a problem with understanding mods and stuff. Like sometimes I'll get a suggestion for something to do on vanilla tweaks, and I think the person maybe doesn't understand how the game works because it's like something you can't do. So vanilla tweaks is resource packs and data packs, right? You don't modify the game's code, but you use its tools to add or change functionality. So because of the vanilla game changing with each update, it will be possible in the next update with a data pack and a resource pack to add the elytra chestplate. Right? That is you using the game's tool to add your own custom little thing, right? I think there might be lava digging. Yep, digging at this level here. On the topic of elytras, I thought a cool idea we could do to the trims and put them on elytra as well. Because the elytra uses capes, I think probably not. Not for me, anyway. And I haven't put my chestplate on yet. Oh god! I went forward, there was lava. I went backwards, there was lava. Oh, where am I standing? It's the Nether. What did I expect? Oh, jeez, that gave me a little heart attack. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Right, let's crack on. We got Blackstone to gather. Be careful, X's Hot Gamer. I'll try my best, I guess. Try my very best. I feel like a lot of hermits are already not gearing up to the best gear, so it won't really do much. That's true. A lot of hermits haven't. I think I saw Etho had like diamond tools, and Ren is always wearing gold. I think one of the problems is that netherite is really grindy, and diamond is really, really cheap. So it's like very low effort to get your diamond gear, and then a lot of grinding to bump it up to netherite, and most of the time you get by on diamonds. So like the first season that netherite was added, which I think was season 7, everyone went out and grinded and got themselves the netherite armor. Then the following season, I don't know if people did or they didn't, but it was a short season and all that grinding wouldn't have lasted as long because, you know, didn't have as much time to make use of it. So now I think people have found they're like comfortable with it or not. It's like, I'm not going to go and do that grind because I'll get by on the diamond gear. And to be fair, I think season 11 I might just stick with diamond gear. You know, if you've got a shulker box, you can just have 2 picks instead of a netherite pick, right? There are obviously some other perks, but that for me does it. Let's actually go ahead and put that on already. Okay, the outcome of the poll is 57% say yes, 26 say maybe, 16 say no. It's not as one-sided as it looked like in chat, you see. I'd far prefer a netherite shulker, says Burp Potato. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Although I must admit, like, not... I guess... Actually, no, I think it'd be pretty good because you wouldn't make all of your shulker boxes netherite. And where you use shulker boxes, you're not going to, like, your ones that are only getting used in the overworld nowhere near lava, right? Like, it would be a really good option to craft one that you're like, this is going to come with me on a valuable journey. I do not want to lose this. I want some insurance. I'm going to make a netherite shulker. That would totally work, I think. It would totally work. And I think we just reached the end of this little deposit. I like calling it a deposit. That I would like is a shulker box in a boat, says another JT. I'm not sure that one makes sense because you can already put a chest on a boat. So, like, what's the difference between that and the shulker box, really? Maybe it's a little easier to disassemble. I was about to jump. Oh my god, that would have... Oh, that would have really shook me up. I don't need that kind of stress right now. I don't. This might have a little more lava than I would like. This spot right here. Let's go swap back. Yeah. How do you feel about adding the tombstone data pack to Hermitcraft? I would be against that, but I would be for playing with, what do you call it? Keep inventory on death? I'd happily play with that one. There are, you know, when a game's new and fresh, certain aspects of it are fun. I remember enjoying, sort of strategizing, if you like, my approach to dying and how I'm going to get all of my gear back, and I've got my backup gear sorted, and I've created this cool little system for, you know, what happens when you die, get all your stuff back quickly. That was really great back in the day, but that was 10 years ago. It's just, I'm interested in different things in this game these days, and it's usually to do with creativity, and it feels like the Minecraft game, its inventory aspect is just sort of like a sluggish crawl towards what you want to actually do a lot of the time. You know, it had its time and place for me, but I'm kind of over it now. Keep inventory, my beloved. Yeah, you know, like I said it earlier, like this is a game for playing how you want to play it. And some people like survival, but it can be a bit too much. You know, you die and you're like, hey, I was doing this thing and I just want to continue with it. I don't want to be spending the next hour trying to get all my gear back. You know, if it's your world, play it the way you want. On the topic of gravestone, I play on Bedrock and I like using the Telelantern, gravestone and high crowd on. Cool, I haven't seen any of them because I barely play any Bedrock. The main reason I don't play Bedrock, I would say, is the controls. Just the movement with the mouse and keyboard. I don't understand why it can't be smooth like Java is. It's just really off-putting to go between the two and have this like weird smoothed out movement that feels awkward and slow compared to what it's like on Java. I'm literally using my ears to mind this stuff because the difference in the sound of the blocks kind of lets you know if you've hit the right spot or not. Oh, it looks like we're coming out into another area now. Where there's more of this, and someone else has been here before. Probably me, actually. It was probably me here last time. Right, I think we've got the most of this spot, haven't we? We're getting in there, peeps. We're really getting there. It's quite funny how a lot of people play Minecraft, but they don't even play survival, and instead play mini-games like Hypixel or MCC Island. Yeah, those games are popular. I guess, you know, it's not just survival that people do when they play Minecraft, is it? I guess there's something you got to ask. Play Minecraft? Yeah. Survival? No, I play mini-games. Oh, okay. Different kettle of fish, isn't it? As a parent with a full-time job, keep inventory as a way of life. Turned it on when I lost about 3 weeks of playtime to some creeper-assisted lava swimming. Exactly right. It's not quite what you're there for. In the beginning, there's a time where, like, those sorts of things are charming because they're new and fresh, and it's like, whoa, this is crazy, this mob just walked up to me and blew up. But then, after a while, it's like, hey, I'm here to build. I'm not here to grind because some creeper blew me up. Okay. I think we're practically there. Let me go double check how many I needed. Okay, that 90 stacks, so 27, 54, 74, 81? 81 would be free. Oh, I think I need like another 9. Yeah, no, I need another 9 stacks. I need another 9 stacks. Okay. There's probably some of that right here as well. It's above me though. I think actually finding like a new blob to get into might be smart. Oh, this looks pretty decent here. We turn off mob griefing, especially on skyblocks. I don't have time for that. The thing with turning off mob griefing is it turns off like a whole bunch of features at once that I really wish they had separated. Because then other game functionality breaks down. Like I think villager farms don't work, if I'm right. They don't automatically do the farming, do they? Could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Right, probably want to go back on myself. Head over here. And then it looked like there was something up that way. Uh-huh. Alright, there was a big blob. And I think the ravine cut through it. do, that'll do. Wool farms too? Sheep won't eat the grass, says Hengsy Swee. I don't know if that one's affected. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I think that one isn't. You see, this is the thing with this game. There's like always lots of edge cases and whatnot, and it's very typical to read the bug tracker and see a change in the game that's previously like been reported as a bug, and then they change it, and then the new behavior gets reported as a bug. So it's like one of those things where it's like someone could report that, and then they might look at it and go, "Oh yeah," and then it turns out in the past they decided that that isn't part of the same thing. But I don't know with that one. But I do know they did it with the squids recently. They definitely had that behavior before. I remember like covering it and being like, "Oh look, squids! You know we can't do this now." And then someone made a bug report, someone else looked at it and decided, oh yeah, they don't do that, and didn't realise that was intentional. I'm so expecting to see that reversed tomorrow. So expecting. Could be wrong, but you know, I'm pretty confident they'll change it, if they're aware of it. It will make building an ink farm really, really easy. Which could be a good thing, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the reasons that they said no to it, but I think their stance on farming has changed a little bit over time as well. They're more friendly and open to it now. To the power play, I think. I would love to see a one-shot Xisuma playing hardcore. Do you mean one life? Or wait, what do you mean? Just playing hardcore mode? I wouldn't play hardcore mode. Because I would die and then cry. Alright, how many stacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty much there, aren't we? Pretty much there. Oh, ominous. So ominous and creepy. God, the music is... Wait, this isn't the game music. It almost sounds like some of the stuff you do here in the Nether. It's the Rune Realms music, it's perfect. Oh, do you know what? I might have come too low down now. Let's go grab Ender Pearl. Yeah. Which way did I come in? I think I came in down there, didn't I? This is where I came in. We got it, we got it. Oh, rude! Rude! Blocking my way! Bunch of scamps. Ah! Ow! Rude! So rude. Rude. Okay. Yeah, there's some more up here. We'll get that stuff. I like the series where people say, if you want to see me play hardcore mode, just watch until I die, then stop watching. Everyone else keep watching. Yeah, I guess so. That works. Right, I think that might just be it. That might just be it. Last stack. Maybe room for a little bit more. We're good. We're golden now, surely. Now we just got to get out of here in one piece. Right, if my bearings are correct, which sometimes they're not, I think we're going in that direction. Let's find out the hard way. Wish me luck, chat. Oh, what would you know? My bearings are perfect. Hello! Hugs! Hugs! Can I get a ghost here? Yay! No! What do I sacrifice for it? The shulker shells, right? The hat? No, not the hat. The netherrack. Good answer. Netherrack. Good answer. Luck, says Brandy. Was it? Or do I just have my bearings? I think I have my bearings. Or did I have my bear rings? You know? Bears that are rings? Oh, this is just not funny, is it? That could have been turned into nether brick. Oh. You had a slot in the offhand to keep the netherrack. Oh, unsubscribe. Unfollow. Rubbish. Oh, I'm never watching again because of that netherrack. You're rubbish, Xisuma. Sort it out, mate. We've got another poll result. X playing D&D. Oh, you won't see me playing D&D. Heck yes, 76. Yes, yes, yes. 8. What's D&D 8? No. 2. Do y'all know me? I don't think you'll see me playing Dungeons and Demons. Right, let's go chuck all that in there. Oh, we already had the extra 9. Well, whatever. Whatevs, bruv. Okay, alright, I'll put all of that. Yes, I need to put my armor back. What's missing? Oh, I had a shovel. I had a shovel wobble. Nice showdown, welcome to the chat. How's the stream going? Superbulous. Superbulous. I've actually gathered pretty much... Oh, I've spotted one more thing on the list. Pretty much gathered absolutely 2 more things on the list. What is wrong with me? I've absolutely gathered... If I stop interrupting myself, I'll finish this sentence. I can't remember what the sentence was now. You'll have to live with it. This project over here could do with these as well. So that is... Once I get the magenta, just the cobwebs. Right, we should go look for a cobweb shop or investigate Tango's cobweb farm. I think I saw his one and it looked really like over-engineered and finicky, so I don't want to break it. Got to be careful of that. Don't want to go break another hermit's contraption. Maybe just better to ask. I'll make a note to ask Tango. There we go. Alright. Potions need to be put away. I can ask Doc as well. Yeah, I'll ask Tango and then see what Tango says first. Right, so that's all of those resources, right? I actually have 2 projects to gather resources for, funny enough. The other one involved getting some dyes. Yeah, now that I think about this... Okay, let's put those on the other screen. Need quite a bit. Hey, X, been loving the Satisfactory content, says Gold. Oh, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do enjoy it. I'll be playing later today. I won't be streaming, but I'll be playing, that's for sure. I think Hypno or Joe might be streaming it. So I need 960 white dye, funny enough. This is for a project that might actually drive me insane. How many stacks is that? If I get 10, that's 640. And half that, 960. So like over 15 stacks is what I want to have prepared. Scar must be home! Or possibly playing on the road. Welcome back, Scar. Welcome back. 7. 10. Numbers. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 would be it, I think. 15 would be it. So let's just get a little bit more, round it up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, that's one of the colors. The next one is red. I need 360 red. Get out of my base, you scamp! Oh, you're making noises in my ear. It's annoying. And that's how we deal with problems in live chat. We just kill it. What? How you come back so quick? Goodness me. I have to kill you twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 128, 256. 356, 3. Yeah, that's over 360, isn't it? I think that's... Oh, God, this next one I should have done straight away. Should have done it first thing. I'm none the wiser. Oh, gosh, this is another ridiculous project. Why am I always doing ridiculous projects, chat? Hey, that's not so bad. I thought I'd have next to nothing in here, but I have been periodically walking through and replenishing my farm. Always replenish your farm, chat. It pays dividends later on. Okay. Right, so I need... Gonna use a calculator. Alright, like 4.5 stacks is what I need. And I have 1, 2, 3... Oh, just enough, just enough. I think I'm gonna leave a few extra back here. Goodness me. So I also need all of this. Now I need another shulker box. Might as well put those in here. Okay, so we've got that. Then I need orange. Whew. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but your base is so calming, says its Wave Girl. It might be the organisation. The organisation seems to have a powerful persuasion on people. It's all so neat and tidy. Right, I don't have any overflow dyes. All that being said, there's like all this excess words, project stuff roaming around now. This is starting to get pretty backed up. But I'm like, can't be bothered. Not right now. Organisation X, we're here to make a mess. You're here to make a mess. I'm here to tidy up. I'm here to tidy up. Where do I get my orange dye from? Like, that's back in my base. That's flowers and stuff. Right. Okay, light grey can we do quickly? I just need... No, we don't have light grey. That means I need grey, or possibly some of this. Let's do that one next. And then go sort out the other one. So light grey. I also need yellow. Why do I need so many colours, eh? Light grey was... Actually, I think it's exactly that, so I should probably get a tiny bit more. Wait, no, leave that there. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. So that's light grey. Yellow, I need 36 of. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to need some yellow dye and red dye for the orange, right? But we're out of that. Okay, okay. Can do, can do. I love storage systems. It's visual ASMR. Yes, yes it is. Right, the spot we want to go to next is over here. I think... No, Oh, where did I put these? I'm misremembering. I had them, like, temporary at one point. I can't remember if I made some proper farms for the two-tool flowers. Feels like I might not have bothered. Oh, I know where I did it. I know where I did it. Over at Loglands. Let's go over. I'm here to tidy up, says Hermit. Species known for its chest monster. I mean, Scar is known for his chest monsters. I'm pretty good at getting on top of them. I complain about chest monsters when they suddenly appear. I get a stroke of inspiration. Oh, I want to build something. And then all of a sudden there's a giant chest monster. And I'm like, what just happened? Yeah, we can actually plunder a fair bit of this for our needs, because not that much, because it'll just stock up our spot back home, won't it? Okay, let's go craft. Heart Gamer says, Xisuma the chess monster wrangler. That's what I do, yeah. Any opinions on what you think you'll be going to be new on Friday for Minecraft Live? Minecraft Live is on Saturday, although time zones might make that different. I have a little bit of a suspicion that the next update might come on... Actually, now that I say this, I don't think it will. But basically, the PlayStation 5 update drops in October. I mean, let's say they wrap up this update in the next couple of snapshots. Then they could probably push out that one big update in time with the PlayStation one, right? Maybe, maybe not. I think that's all I need. Let me check yellow again. We're good on yellow, we're good on light grey. Orange and brown are in there. Red was in the other one. And there's white. That is terrific. Okay, there's actually even more preparation. The preparation for projects never end. I knew this would be a resource gathering stream, but dang, we're going all in over here. Oh, okay. I guess I'll put some of that dye back. Or store it in the overflow. I think the PlayStation was like 22nd or 23rd of October, right? So that could be a date to release 1.20, 1.2. That would be a month away, which I could see them 1 or 2 snapshots to wind down, then release candidates and stuff, right? Good question for everybody. I had a great wrap / sandwich. Have you, says Nightshade Owl Live. I had a wrap earlier today. It was a halloumi wrap, and it was pretty okay. I put some hoisin sauce in there, and whew, elevate it to the next level, why don't you? Let's, before we go over to Loglands again, let's just rummage through this a little bit. Okay, all of that can go over here now. Ready for future sorting? At some point this season I want to do the heads gallery. But right now my mind is quite focused on winding down some of the projects that I've laid out and properly finishing them. The base here, at some point I need to scratch my noggin and figure out what goes on there. That's like the one blank spot I haven't done. Then the base is like finished. Got to build the bridge. The art gallery project. I mean, the building's complete. We just got to organize getting all the art in. Got to finish up the spawn chunks. I got my brewer project to do. And I might do another Mace minigame course. But like, I'm trying not to add more to the plate right now. Is my thinking. So I kind of really want to like get on top of all those projects and then finally like get round to finishing Loglands. And when I say finish, it's probably going to be more like just endlessly building and decorating this space because it is just absolutely mahoosive. Now I forgot to check how many chests we have. We had like I think about 4 stacks. Let me get my calculator. Oh god, I've had to do so much calculating today, it's ridiculous. 30 stacks, right? If I just get... Is that really right? I think it is. I can't, but when you see this thing I'm going to do, you're going to be like, how did that get so insane? I still feel like I've miscalculated something, but I'm going to trust the math. I need to get like basically a full shulker box worth of chests now. So let's go ahead and I never seem to leave an ender chest down in this area. I don't know why. Probably because I'll just pick it back up again. What we want is in that one. I made kebab today and it was wonderful. Cooked on the meat with some teriyaki sauce. That was wonderful. That sounds very wonderful. Sounds double wonderful. 30 stacks of chests, says Niam. Yes, that's what I need. And it's for a project that I initially thought I would do, let's say, 30 times over, right? So 30 times 30, just you figure out how many stacks that is. Then I realized I needed to scale it back to maybe about 8 or 9. And now I'm like, am I going to do this again? Or is this just going to be a one-off? Because this is kind of mental. But we'll see how it goes. I'll see how much I enjoy doing this weird, crazy project. And then if it turns out to be like a hit, we'll do another one. Like, it'll become a streaming thing after that. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Ironically, I was talking about wanting to like get on top of all the projects. Today I signed myself up for 2 new ones. I don't know what is wrong with me. I do this over and over again. This is just being a hermit, I think. You just keep signing yourself up for big crazy projects. Now, what we got to do next is just think about where we want to take this stuff from. I just had a weird feeling that there's a block missing from my list. Let me go check something. See, I selected bamboo instead of leaf blocks, but yeah, I don't actually need any leaf blocks. Right, okay. Okay, I confused myself on that one. Right, so if we nip over here, we should see that some chests are auto-crafting. That's the one spot where they're auto-crafted. The cache that we have for them... Haha, did it break? It breaks when I leave the area, I think. This is something I wish we could come up with a great solution for in this game. Redstone across chunk borders is a nightmare. It's a nightmare, I tell you. An absolute nightmare. I'm sick of it. No, I'm not really. Which one was it? I don't think I can be bothered to fix it right now. It was the third one. I did think it was the third one. Now, I think I can Now, I think I can fix it by replacing this one. Let's see what happens. Look at me, and I fixed it. It's like I made this contraption. It's like I know how it works. Oh, I'm in a hole! Why is there a hole in my base? Oh! This is my fate. What's down here? Nothing. Nothing. Get me out of here. Oh my god. Is it open at the top? It comes to here. Oh, that'll do. I'll take it. Why do I always fall into a hole or something every time I stream? If only you could suspend an ender pearl and ... Yeah, in the next update of Minecraft I can. And yes, I will absolutely take advantage of that. And then I never want to die again, because otherwise I'll have to redo them all. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to detect, look at this. We have so much of this stuff left over. Let's use that to craft chests. Oh, the joys of Minecraft. Let's craft chests together, peeps. You don't look where you're going, Heart Gamer. It's like I'm looking at another screen and reading something, isn't it? Oh, I should probably stop doing that, shouldn't I? Yeah. I should stop doing that. Bunch of distractions. That's all you are. Just a distraction. Nightshade House says this is what I tune in for. The sass. Is that a mod or have they added auto-crafting to the game? Oh dude, crafters have been in the game for like a whole update. And they're amazing. I love the balance of them. They're super convenient, but not overpowered. And if you do want to do some overpowered stuff, well, then you're going to have to spend hours and hours in redstone worlds making crazy contraptions like this to auto-craft all of your different woods. Yeah, I can't wait to get around to decorating this. I kind of want to get like a lot of other stuff off the plate, like I said, and then really like focus on just this. But always one step at a time, right? After these mega projects that I'm going to do are done, I think I'm definitely going to stick to that plan of just one thing at a time and get it all wrapped up. I can't believe how many of these I need. It's ridiculous. Such a stupid project. It really is. Oh, you're going to love it when you see it. kind of project only I would do. Because it's sort of pointless. Right, so as you can see, I haven't stored a crazy amount of all the materials from farming, so I kind of want to like not accidentally cut out the stock of a certain wood type or something, right? If I'm going to build with it later or whatever. Let's put those in there. Have you said what this project is yet, or are you keeping that secret? I like to... I know it's a bit silly, but I like to just sort of keep the surprise for an episode. Because... usually when I do something like this, there's been a whole episode worth of stuff going on that leads up to this moment. Oh, dude, there's loads of birch here. There's loads of birch. And I kind of want y'all to enjoy that, and... if you know what it already is going to be, I can kind of imagine just, you know, not really being that interested because you know, like, the end result of it, if that makes sense. So that's why when I do this, I generally just don't say what the project is because I like to keep it a surprise, as this is for something you might not have seen before in Minecraft. Hi, X, just wanted to say thank you for all your content. My son and I are huge fans, says the Peachy Vessel. Love to hear it. Thanks for tuning in today. Shout out to both of you, if you're both there. Yeah, thank you. That's lovely to read. Have you said what the project is? Oh, wait, that's literally the message I just read before. Give me some new messages to read, chat. I might fall in a hole again if I'm reading your chat. Have I been working on any new music lately, says NM Cloud. As it goes, I have. I have got a really clear vision in my head of something I want to do, and I am chipping away at figuring out how to do it. And it is both fun and painful. But yeah, I have been working on some music. Oh, look, I got loads of new messages in chat. Oh, y'all are so smart. Oh, look at that. Oh, you actually writ new oh my god. Oh, so funny. Your wit. It's just, oh, it's all the way up there. Look, you can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing towards the wit. It's really high up. Oh my god. The brain cells involved in that one. Whew. Okay. Gold's like, we got him, guys. You got me. I'll give you that one. Oh god, I'm going to cough if I don't drink some more. X, you are sassy. How do you expect your chat not to be sassy? You can't be as sassy as me. That's my one rule. Keep the sass below my level. Do I play other instruments, says Merca the Berserker. I do. Can you show again the chest autocrafter it broke? It looked like there was a comparator missing above the bottom of it. Let's go check it out. I don't think anything was missing, because it will be auto-crafting right now when we go back there. Cybot, by the way. How you doing, my dude? Still auto-crafting. I've fixed this so many... oh, wrong button. So many times. Look, that's the issue. Right? This moment where it gets loaded, unloaded, you could see how easily that would break. If it were one block further this way, that whole problem would be avoided because the whole chunk would get unloaded at once. That's basically the issue there. Define your level of sass on a scale between Beef and Cleo. I wouldn't have thought of Beef as being sassy. Cleo definitely. See, I don't like putting things on a scale. Like the sass is three-dimensional. You know? I want my sass, whatever my sass is, I want you to have fun. I don't want anyone to ever feel like it's actually aimed at them. Because it's never aimed at anyone, it's just a reason to be a silly goose, is all my sass is. So don't ever take it seriously. What are the three axes of sass? Oh my god, I don't know. I haven't thought about it that much. It's just natural to me. I think sarcasm has to be in there, right? I love how chat shared a same brain cell for a moment and everyone said the same thing. Yeah, that was cool. Sass comes in flavors. It does. It does. Yeah, I think I crafted the right amount. I'll double check these numbers later, but oh my goodness me. Let me check my notes again because there are. Oh yeah, I remember. There are numerous AFKs. Gold Farm is not one of them, which is good. I need to return to the Shulker Farm because I need 2 Shulker. Dude, that was disorienting. Just sort of forgot where I was going for a second. I need 2 boxes of Shulker Shells. And I also need a crazy amount of magenta, so... let's get over here, let's do this. Gonna go make some of this stuff. No one else is... Oh, B-Dubs is on, but B-Dubs don't stream, so... if there's a raid, B-Dubs ain't it, unfortunately. Gonna send you over to someone else today, peeps, because that's the end of my live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it ever so much. Oh, by the way, tomorrow or Thursday, no, it's Thursday, I'm going to try and squeeze in a stream early in the day. It's going to be something really cute and cool. So if I get around to that, great reason to follow because it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. We mentioned music, by the way, a moment ago. Before you head out of here, check out my music, Soulside Eclipse. You can get it on the streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple. It's free to listen to. You can get it on Bandcamp, you can get it on YouTube. Just do the searching with the keyboard and the keys and the typing. And you'll get there. You'll find your way there, I'm sure. You'll find your way there. Should we go for a random Minecraft channel today? I think we'll do that. First time playing Minecraft in 12 years. Sounds like an interesting raid right there. Alright, anyway, that's it from me, peeps. I pressed the wrong button. There you go. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.